If you're not married to the mother of your child, you might not even have any legal rights to see your child, even if your name is on the birth certificate, even if it's on the Affidavit of Parentage. This isn't a scare tactic. It's actually Michigan law. Fathers who wait to fix that end up fighting the hardest or the longest to get their time back. Signing the acknowledgement of parentage at the hospital was the right move. It established you legally as the father, but it doesn't give you any custody or parenting time rights. It doesn't give you a parenting time plan. In Michigan, those rights don't exist until a court order says that they do. So in this video, I want to show you what you can and cannot do under Michigan law and point out why acting early changes everything for you, and then to tell you what the process looks like here in West Michigan. I'm Jim Kraayeveld, founding attorney at Kraayeveld Family Law. Been helping out fathers for 30 years that show up and say, what rights do I have? So I want to talk to you about what those rights are and what your next step should be. Signing the advice of parentage isn't just enough. Yes, it makes you the legal father, but you technically have no custody or parenting time rights until you go to court. So your file, and if you don't have parentage or paternity established, you're going to have to get through that step first. But assuming that you've signed that, your next step is to go to court to pursue a custody case, which may not mean that you're pursuing custody, but you have the right to pursue custody, legal and physical, and parenting time. So, filing a complaint for custody with the circuit court is the next step that then protects your role as father. Typically, the friend of the court will get involved, and they will do some kind of an investigation if the court orders them to, and they will go through all the best interest factors that apply for minor children. They will then often issue a report with a recommendation as to parenting time. That will then become enforceable once it's entered, assuming there's no objections, or if there is and there's a hearing on that issue, you can establish why you want to and why you should have parenting time and why that's in the best interest of your child. So, the issue here is fathers who file early before conflict escalates or appears typically end up with better orders, stronger orders, clear orders. If you're getting along, great. Then you can continue doing that with a court order in place. Because often, if there are third parties that come into the equation, mom gets a new boyfriend or a husband, you pick up a girlfriend, or you get married, often there's more people in the mix that create chaos. So, the best time is right away to establish a routine that the court can allow you to have. The longer that you wait and you don't have parenting time with your child, the court's going to be very reluctant to disrupt that. So, if you came to this video unsure whether or not the affidavit of parentage was enough, now you know it's not. And you know what the actual next step is. We cover situations like this regularly, the specific, the scary, all the things that are questioning in people that come to our office for custody, parenting time, what are our rights? We explain this is what Michigan law does, and this is how we help West Michigan parents. If you're in the middle of this, or you know that it's coming, the most useful thing that you can do is have a conversation with someone who knows this terrain. Don't have to commit to anything. You don't have to sign anything. But get a clear read on what your situation actually looks like from a legal standpoint. Know your options. Know what it's going to cost. Our office offers consultations and we respond to every inquiry within a business day. Reach out to us. Have that conversation. Get clear information. No pressure. That's what I'm inviting you to do. Until next time.